This is Teresa, KE5MUX. I will be your Tuesday night net control operator for the Insomniac Trivia Net. The net will convene wherever you hear the sound of my voice in about 2 minutes. The net should last about 60 minutes and the clear frequency will be appreciated. The Insomniac Net meets every evening at 10 p.m. Pacific Time Zone on the repeat of the WIN system. Ways to connect to the WIN system can be found on winsystem.org. This is a directed net, so all calls should go through the net control station. Tonight, I have three trivia questions, each with 3 possible answers. Ah, boy. After the questions are read, I will call my regular roster. Then I will call for check-ins and users to the net, which will be in about 30 minutes from now. There is an automatic reread at the bottom of the hour, and thereafter as required. Uh, One thing. If you are listening on a scanner, consider getting your own ham radio license and joining us. Remember, listening is only half the fun. If necessary, you may email your answers to me at ke5mux@gmail.com. You may also subscribe to groups.io, then join our Insomniac-Net group. This service is free, and you will receive the questions and answers in your own email inbox. After all of the check-ins, I'll read the correct answers to the questions. Before we begin, are there any announcements or items of business pertaining to this net? All right, hearing no takers, let's get started with our questions. Tonight, I got questions about the great singer Arlo Guthrie. Uh, Blame the fact that I had City of New Orleans as a saved search on my web browser for some reason. So, question 1, what distinction does Arlo Guthrie have? Is he A, the only performer to be booed off stage in New York? B, the only performer to do 5 encores at a performance? Or C, the only performer to perform at Woodstock twice? Question 2, which one of Arlo Guthrie's songs was, at least in part, due to a real-life event? Is that A, Alice's Restaurant Massacre, B, Coming into Los Angeles, or C, the Motorcycle Song? And question 3, what song was Arlo's only top 40 hit? Is that A, Alice's Restaurant Massacre, B, the City of New Orleans, or C, Guantanamera? I'll reset and reread. Question 1, what distinction does Arlo Guthrie have? Is he A, the only performer to be booed off stage in New York, B, the only performer to do 5 encores at a performance, or C, the only performer to perform at Woodstock twice? Question 2, which one of Arlo Guthrie's songs was, at least in part, due to a real-life event? Is that A, Alice's Restaurant Massacre, B, Coming into Los Angeles, or C, the motorcycle song? And question three, what song was Arlo's only top 40 hit? Was that A, Alice's Restaurant Massacre, B, The City of New Orleans, or C, Guantanamera? All right, we start off, as always, with our net controllers and system controllers. And at the top of that list is the head man in charge, Steve, in 5ZUA.
Okay, good evening, Teresa, and the rest of the folks on the net. Steve in Houston here, N5ZUA. My work schedule's kind of weird this week, so here I am once in a while. And let's see here. Let me look at the question real quick. Okay, we'll take a Charlie, an Alpha, and I don't want to go to Guantanamo Bay, so we'll take a Bravo on that one. It has to be the train answer, right? N5ZUA.
Hey, you never know. A good massacre could always make it into the top 40s. All right, thank you, Steve. Got you down, and good to have you out there tonight. Let's go to Ryan, Jennifer, and Robbie, too, that knitting family of K1BLU.
He exists. He really does exist. I haven't heard that voice in a while. Good evening. This is Ryan, K1BLU. I'm feeling nostalgic tonight, so I'm going to hop in Big Al's cab, CAB. Thanks for doing that. Back to you.
Yeehaw. Woohoo.
I wondered who was going to get that tonight. All right, thank you, Ryan. Good to have you and the family out there. Next up, Robert, KI5AOK.
Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all you Insomniacs out there. This is Robert, KI5AOK, and I think I'll stay with the cab, too. Charlie Alpha Bravo. Thank you, Teresa, for doing the net tonight. For everyone else out there, y'all have a great week, a great weekend coming up, and I'll see you on Monday. This is Robert, KI5AOK.
All righty, Robert. Next is KE. Oh, wait, no, that's me. How about Bob, K6IPE? Let's see if I can get to Ian up the road. AE5ID.
Eight cases, Bob, K6ID. I'm going to go Bravo Alpha Alpha, BAA. Go with that. 73 cases IP.
Aha, there's Bob. All right, got you down, Bob. Thank you very much. Ian, I don't think he's going to be out there. He's usually not. How about Russell and Linda, AF6EQ and K6LBL? Wilt, possibly 18 wheels, possibly not. Mobile, stationary, let's find out. WB7VPI.
Oh, good. On the trailer I just dropped and get another one and do it all over again. 701 WP7 VDI back to net control.
Alrighty, thank you, Wilt. Got you down. Have fun turning in that paperwork. Look out for your coworker at the other terminal, and have a good night. Be safe. Next up is Scott in 7FGP.
Good evening, or good morning, Teresa. I'm going to say, let's say Alpha Bravo. Thanks for doing that. End of an FGP.
Now the night's still young. It's still evening. We'll go with that. Thank you, Scott. Got you down. Next up is Brian, K6CBR. Well, I thought he was here somewhere. All right, little Al asked for a check-in, so we'll go to Terry, KG5. Are you okay? Maybe Alex is out there. 7, follow the money.
No, Teresa, you know Alice doesn't live in a restaurant. She lives in a church nearby the restaurant in a bell tower with her husband, Ray. Give me one City of New Orleans, one Alabama Bound, and one Big City Garbage. I bet you haven't heard that last one. Thanks, Teresa. W7FT.
I don't know if I have or not. Email me the name of the song again, and I'll look it up later. Thank you, Alex. All right, and now for Mr. J and Miss Jenny, W9JAY and N9OEL.
Hey, Miss Teresa, thanks for doing the net tonight, and hello to everybody else from JW9JAY, along Miss Jenny and 9OEL. Yeah, we're also going to take a ride in the cab. Thank you.
All righty, thank you, Jay. Got you and Miss Jenny down. Is there anybody on the net controllers and system controllers that I might have missed? Suffix of your call sign phonetically twice, please. Alrighty, this is KE5MUX, and we'll move on to our WIN system members. These members graciously donate to the WIN system, allow us to keep the power on, rent paid, all the fun stuff that needs to go on in the background so that we can have the fun stuff happen on the air. Starting off at the top of that list is Tony, Whiskey 6, Tango Lima.
Good evening, Teresa. My name is Whiskey 6, Tango Lima in Oakland. I'm going to go with Charlie Alpha Bravo, CAD. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Tony. Got down. Next is Steve, KB6 World Radio.
Well, good morning. Good evening, Teresa. Steve here in Bakersfield. And only thing I'm familiar with is Alice's Restaurant back in the 60s. That was about a 20-minute song. Anyway, I'll take CAA, Charlie Alpha Alpha, KB6WR.
All right, thank you, Steve. Got you down. Let's see. Next we've got Hank and Miss Judy, W6HTW and KJ7QID.
Good evening, Teresa. This is Hank. This is HTW and Judy, KJ6. Just take a cab. We're going to go with everybody else for the long ride. Back to you and have.
All righty, thank you, Hank. Got you and Miss Judy down. And I wonder if they make an extended, very, very extended motorcycle cab. Sorry. Next up is Jeremy and Candace, K7VFO and KA7NDI.
Hello, Teresa. Candace and I are going to go with Charlie. Thank you and have a great night. This is K7VFO and
KA7NDI. 7-3 to everyone. Back to you, Teresa.
Alrighty, Jeremy, you cut out a little bit after you said Charlie. I think I know what you said, but go ahead and give me your answers one more time.
All right. Sorry about that. It was Charlie Alpha Bravo. Thank you. K7VFO.
Thank you, Jeremy. Yep, that's what I figured y'all said. All right, got you both down. Next is Charlie, KK6LFN.
Good evening, Teresa. My executive Charlie Alpha Bravo. CAP. Back to you, KG7QID.
Thank you, Charlie. I've got you down. Let's see if Bruce is out there with his adorable puppies. KM6 Zebra Unicorn Chihuahua.
Teresa, this is Bruce in beautiful downtown Chihuahua Land, and I'm going to go with Bravo, Alpha, Bravo tonight. Back to you. Kilo Mike 6, Zebra Unicorn Chihuahua. Thank you for doing the net tonight.
All righty. Thank you, Bruce. I have you down. Next, we've got Mike, KN6MIK.
Good evening, Teresa. KN6MIK, Mike here in San Diego. I'll pile into that cab, Teresa. Charlie Alpha Bravo, KN6MIK. Back to you.
All right, Mike, got you down. We'll go to Jacob now, KI7UGE.
It's KA7UG, Jacob up in Squim, and I missed the question, so I will take the trend for tonight. Thanks for doing the net and 7-3 to everyone. Back to you.
All righty, Jacob, I've got you down with the trend. Let's see if Bill's there, W5JAZ. No, Bill, so we'll go to Alan, KI6HNL. All right, let's check in on Jack, KJ6YAO.
Good evening, Teresa. This is Jack. I'm going, who am I written down here? Oh yeah, it doesn't like American Hockey League locations tonight. We got Bridgeport, Abbotsford, and Bakersfield. Bravo Alpha Bravo. This is KJ6YAO. Back to you, Teresa.
All righty, thank you, Jack. I've got you down. Following Jack, we've got George, KN6MYV.
Good morning, Teresa. I'm going to jump in that cab tonight to Alpha Bravo. This is George, KN6M. Net control.
All righty, George, got you a seat in that cab. Let's see what Judy's up to, W6JAB. Okay, let's see if we've got better luck with Bud, KI6JIP. Well, okay. Chris emailed in, so we'll go to Jim, KB6DX.
Good evening, Teresa. This is Jim, KV6DX. I'm going to take the cab tonight, Charlie Alpha Bravo. Thanks for running the net. We'll see you next week. Back to you.
Yes, sir. Got you down in the cab. Next up, we've got Skipper, KC6WJJ. Let's try Guard, W6AXM. right, let's try the other Bruce, WB7, no, W7BWX. Sorry, Bruce.
Hey, Teresa, this is Bruce. Thank you for running the net tonight. And I'm just going to crack a beer to chill out, but I think just have a glass of cab instead. 73 to everyone. This is K7BWX. Good night.
All right, Bruce, got you down for an order of a cab. Good wine to drink tonight, I would think. Next is John, KJ7RFI.
This is John KG7RFI, and I think the answer is pretty obvious. Let me have a cab home. 7-3 all.
Alrighty, thank you, John. That is the end of my Win System member list. Thank you guys so much for your donations so that we can continue to have this fun. Next on the